Grant Mudford is known for his highly individual approach to photographing in the urban landscape. Mudford retains a special interest in man-made structures. By isolating details, he transforms the seemingly uninteresting and commonplace into serene abstractions of form and color.
I have been interested in common and generally uncelebrated architectural subject matter for quite some time. I'm not socially observing the architecture so much as something to base a body of photographic work on. Most of the photographs do give a feeling of being in very quiet, unoccupied areas, and in fact most of them are in extremely busy areas. Photograph, say in Hollywood, of the Max Factor building is one I remember where there was traffic and people galore, despite the apparent stillness of the photograph. There's a lot of activity going on, like all around. It's surprising what makes photographs when we look carefully enough. There is an incredible gap between seeing with the eyes and then seeing with the camera.
A recurring theme in Mudford's work, both in Australia and the United States, is words. Letters in signs take on a new significance when used as elements of composition.
Some of them are very obscure, and I think probably the more obscure they are, the more fascinated I am with them. Fab magic, such a wonderful word, and particularly when it appears on a building. Where I come from, Australia, we have other words that are probably as mystifying to Americans as these were to me. I think I'm really interested in the sort of the abstract quality of language rather than really any literal meaning that they may convey.
Despite the urban setting, a striking aspect of Mudford's photographs is the complete absence of people.
I do not wish to use the scale that people suggest. A lot of the illusion, I think, that I like to generate in photographs has a lot to do with lack of scale references. I remember doing a photograph in Mexico, which I was absolutely determined to make, waiting for everything to sort of disappear out of the frame and sort of leaving with this photograph. There are photographs to be made when we look carefully enough. It's very much an intuitive thing. If things fall into place, and there are a lot of things that have to fall into place, light, viewpoint, tone, assuming that and a lot of other things are together and I'm responding to them all at the right time, we find a picture.
Industrial locations have provided Grant Mudford with a rich source of subject matter. When isolated from their actual surroundings, trucks and containers become bold, colorful compositions. Mudford's discovery of the colorful world in a paint factory led to his paint tub series. Despite the varying tub sizes, Mudford eliminates scale references and makes each mixing bucket appear similar in size as he records their continually changing colors.
Yeah, so we all take different pictures, you know. Given one subject and a million people with a million cameras, you have a million different photographs.
The creative impulse in photography is to convey what the photographer